Think about how you feel when you break your PB. You probably feel happy, excited, and accomplished. Well, I felt that about 4 weeks ago, just 10 times more. Because it wasn't just a PB, it was a lifelong dream accomplished. A 5.96 second Rubik's Cube solve. I've been chasing this ever since my first sub 7, which now that I'm thinking about it, it was way overdue from what I was averaging at the time. Today I'm going to show you what I did on the scramble, and then I'm going to tell you the 4 essentials that you need to get a sub 6 single. Here's the reconstruction. Scramble on screen. Okay, so on the scramble I see that yellow is kind of good. Like I could put this in. But I saw that on white, even though it's not a great cross, it's still better than yellow. And when I do it, it'll preserve this pair. So I started out with this F move, which puts this in. And then D2, and then R prime F. Puts those in, and then D2. And then here, I'm pretty sure I rotated. So I did that pair. And that just gave me this free pair. So I solved it with a rotation. Like this. And then I had to rotate again for the last 2 pairs, which I did like this. Pair that up, then insert, and then do it with the U2. And then I had an easy OLL with a PLL skip. UAUF. Here, if I would have done yellow, I would not have had a free pair. I would have had, this is like really bad, probably this pair, like this, and then this pair, which is like really bad, and then this pair, and then this pair, OLL, PLL. Yeah, I'm really happy with my solution. That is horrible. Now that you know the solution, I'm going to tell you the 4 essentials that you need to get a sub 6 single. The first essential is to inspect deeply. Now you've probably heard that you need to predict cross plus 1 to average sub 10. And while that is true, you might need to predict further to get a sub 6 single, or just to go into your second pair seamlessly. But the second essential is look ahead. I have a bunch of videos how to look ahead, so you can watch one of those videos after this video is done. Basically, while you're solving one step, you look ahead to what you're going to do the next step. You need to do this to eliminate as many pauses as possible. This will bring the percent of the solve that you're not actually turning way down. The third essential is TPS. TPS is how fast you're turning. It stands for turns per second. For good TPS, you need good finger tricks too. So go through all of your OLL and PLL algs to make sure that your finger tricks are good for each one. Now this essential isn't necessarily true because on my sub 6, I was only turning at 5 turns per second. That is pretty slow for my standards. But because of essential 4, I was able to get that sub 6. But before we get to that, go down and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. That's the real 4th essential, otherwise you'll never get it. It's a weird thing, but it helps out the channel. Okay, so the real 4th essential is efficiency. On my 5.9, I only had to do 30 moves. That efficiency is great, and it made up for my slow turning. To optimize your efficiency, make sure that you know full OLL, PLL, and advanced F2L. And look at top level reconstructions. Those are the 4 essentials. See you next time.